So I loaded the truck up with scrap. We're on our way to the scrap yard. I just picked up this chair. I'll put it on what's it called, time lapse, and then I'll take it off once we get to shoveling out the truck. All right, see you at the scrap yard. Of course, I got to the yard and now it's raining pretty good, so we weigh 6,300. I guess after we shovel it off, if I get down to 5,300, David, I feel like light iron. I feel like we had some weight on here, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Never fears. Whenever I go to a scrapyard, it always rains. I guess we're getting extra weight on our on the muck in the back, though. Look at that. We'll see what's up. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on fast forward. So I ended up getting a little rushed because there was a big line of cars, but let's see what I made. I made it to 56. My goal was 53, so we'll see how much that is. But truck's pretty clean compared to how it was. I was gonna broom sweep it, but I need it to dry out, so I'm gonna do another load tomorrow. Maybe we'll sweep it out. All right. So the rain made everything a sloppy mess, and I wasn't able to finish cleaning the truck, but total was $53. What's nice about this yard is it pays you an extra 20 cents, or it'll pay you an extra $1 if you get 20 cents. I only had 720 pounds. It looks like they dropped the price by a quarter too, so well, might have to go to the other yard. Sounds like they're still paying decent over there, but we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Peace. All right, so I got most of the wood and stuff off. Now we get to have fun and see what's actually in the truck. I'm gonna put all the sellable stuff on this table. I'm gonna put steel in there, wire in there, probably brass or copper in there. I'm probably going to take apart some things, but as I find different things, I'll show you what I got. Just pulled this out of the trash the other day. It did rain on it, so some brass and copper. I bet there's $150, $200 worth of stuff in the back of this truck, if not more, just in scrap. The brass hot and cold. Now I got a pair of those right here. So it'll be interesting putting aluminum over there right now. The other day I got a $1 for all these internet cables, the Cat 8s and stuff, or Cat 5, I'm sorry. And Dirty was telling me the boxes on these, he was getting 25 cents for these plugs. So got a bunch of lead. I think we're gonna make some lead ingots sooner or later. But we'll see what we get. This thing was pretty cool. It's for gas. I bet that's a $15, $20 item. Made in Detroit. Pool chains. There's a brass one, a brass fitting. how much of this stuff I should save or just scrap, but we'll figure it out. I'm putting all the steel over there, some more brass. I have a ton of brass and copper in here. Whenever I pick, I'm gonna get the Sawzall and cut a lot of this off, I think, so we can see around what we get. I saved this because it was just a really nice stainless steel pin. Look at that cicada. He's kind of just getting old. Oh well. That's what happens after they're done breeding. They just these springs. Dirty got 50 cents each for them. So I knew that they were sellable, so I saved them. My plan is, after I get all the wire, I'm going to just shovel out the back of this truck. So I've done maybe the first foot of the back of the truck. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. This is what I got in brass and copper so far. The wire, and this is all gonna be steel. And I saved some things already. Oops, just dropped the pull stick. This is brass, but I really think that's sellable on eBay. And then this is gonna be for my furniture art. So I was just, I put aluminum over here too. I think I'm going to use that to cut that up. But you can kind of see what we're doing. All right, I'm going to put you back on time lapse. I have a huge pewter collection right now. I probably have 200-300 pounds of pewter, and in the fall, that's one of the things I'm going to make ingots out of. To sell online. The pewter definitely has a lot of tin, and tin is so like the little motors in there. The tin is like, I guess trades at $6 a pound or so. So I don't know what I can sell it for once I put it in an ingot form, but it will definitely be interesting. I guess I should start a stainless steel pile over there too, because I have that rod. But be interesting what we end up with. All right, get back on to working. All right, so what I've done was I've sorted all the wire and everything else. I'm just going to shovel this off at the scrapyard. As long as it's got metal in it, they take it as light iron at the 1 yard. My aluminum pile is getting bigger. I'm going to keep those baskets. I've got one big bag of paper garbage. This pile of wires getting pretty large, and my brass and copper is probably at 30-40 pounds. This wire over here that I've saved, those are my jumper cables, but like all this stuff is stuff I've picked out of the trash over the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks. That hasn't made it to my precious metal pile. But I like stripping this in the winter when there isn't too much to do. This stuff's kind of a pain in the butt to strip, I mean, this piece right here I would strip, but the other stuff in here is like vacuum cleaner cord and stuff like that. This is stripping, like I'll strip that, but a couple pieces of, I didn't get that many like transformer from the plugs. I have a couple buckets at home, but my friend said he gets 25 cents at his yard. My yard won't take them. That's one of the good reasons to call around. This is all cast aluminum. I get about 30 cents a pound for cast aluminum. It's also what else do you call it? It's a white metal. I'm sorry, I can't. Pot metal. But they'll take it as cast aluminum at some yards. See what else is over here. I have just this corner to do. I'll keep this video in my card. Today's Sunday, so the yards are closed, and we'll go with what I pick up, and I'll scrape this out at the yard. But I'll take off all the good stuff. I have to save these little balls. They're sellable as long as they're brass. And that big Monster Ink bag is all garbage. So. All right, I'll probably put you guys on time lapse as I finish that corner. I did find a bunch of lead. I got those from some clean outs. But I do sell like all my vintage lead on online. Pulled this out of the trash the other day. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a nice aluminum rolling pin. But what I was excited about were these sawhorses, the texture on them. I think I can, I'm going to turn this into a sign. My girl, she paints really well, so we're going to try to find some neat old pieces of wood. Even this, you know, like it's got nice texture. But, you know, with the right sign painted on it, this dumb piece of wood could become a $40 to $100 bill. It all depends on how good a job she does. But the texture ones like this will bring even more money. But I'm planning on cutting it right here, and we'll see what happens. This is all steel. I'm going to pour that back in so when I shovel off all the dirt, it sounds like metal. Because there's a bunch of dirt in there. I've pulled out most, like what you guys saw me do in time lapse. I pulled out most of the aluminum and steel in this truck. I mean, aluminum and brass out of this truck. But I mean, there's still more. It's just getting hot in the sun. I'm going to take a little break and come back as soon as the clouds pick back up. All right,